Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm a little chilly, so I got my blanket. Kisses to you. Thank you so much for your comments, your likes, and subscribing. Sorry about the lighting. It's a little dark in here, but I did kind of change my scenery for just tonight because they're in their sleep. Sorry about the beep. I bought batteries to change out the smoke alarm. Only got one battery in the mail. I'm like, what the heck? And so now they're all going off. And I think they're upstairs. So hopefully it's not bothering us too bad. So, but I will have them changed tomorrow. Immediately I'll get some ordered. So sorry about that. Okay. If you can handle the beep, then hang with me. I'm putting it in the beginning so you know that you can hear it. Okay, thanks. So I was reading some of your comments. They were really, really great. I'm really enjoying reading them. They are phenomenal. And I came across one that Redbird had wrote, and she was explaining how they had rode Meghan and Harry after the 2-hour chase they rode up in the police station, and then after that they got into a cab. But according to how they explained it to us, is that they were in a 2-hour, almost catastrophic near car collision, which scared everyone. I know it did. I know it was scaring the media when they were saying it and explaining what was going on and trying to make sense of it all at the same time, trying to figure out what the police officers are saying, what the journalists are saying, where's the evidence, what happened, where's the chase. And then there was no evidence. And then people said, no, Meghan, you're lying. And she came out and said, no, I'm not. I said it happened. And I'm appalled that you guys think, I'm shocked that you guys think that I would be lying. And see, that's that arrogance attitude that I feel like she keeps crossing the line, because those that are listening and can hear her say that after they know that that didn't happen to her, it's just a little shocking. But it just goes to show you, to me, how sinister she was toward the royal family, and how she was so excited how they couldn't talk or say anything because, they did that. They had their motto: no complaining, no explaining. But Meghan and Harry have been complaining and complaining and complaining and explaining. And their explanations are pooped. They're not that great. And so, leaving an event for you, Meghan. Harry was down there for you, in California, in New York City for you. Sounds like you guys having a little bit of financial issues because you didn't have a place to stay and the hotel was too much. Yeah. And so you decided to stay with a friend, which is fine, do what you want. But now we know your business once again. And you wanted a discount, and then you didn't think the Carlisle was going to come out and make sure that that you don't say anything negative about them because you're on the war path. You went after the you went after the paparazzi. You said that they almost killed you and Harry. So you pretty much accused them of attempted murder. Almost. They almost killed you. They could have killed you if the accusation that she did wasn't that funny, but something serious. And then Look how many people she attacks and she goes after. Then she went after them again. This is Black Grid. She went after them again because she got upset because she wanted the photos and demanded them. And they said, no, Englishmen, you can't have them. And it's not the Englishman, Back Grid, it's his wife. And she tells him what to do, and then he does it. And like my subscriber said, to keep our hands clean. So when a divorce comes, it won't look, no, Meghan is so guilty. And so she attacks them and tells Backgrid to demand the photos, and then they let her know, no, you're not getting anything, and then that gets quiet. And then she starts talking about the hotel, how the hotel, or something about the hotel. And the hotel was like, listen, something about a discount. And she was demanding a discount. Meghan was demanding a discount from the Carlisle. That's what it said. That's what it read. So she demanded the pictures from the photographer that night when they were taking the pictures of her and Harry in that taxi. And then she wanted she went after the Carlisle, talking about how she's demanding stuff, demanding a discount. Entitlement, telling people what she wants. And I'm the Duchess of Sussex. Did you not know? Did you not know that I was the Duchess of Sussex and I married Prince Harry? Harry, get on the phone and tell him who we are. Tell him who we are. You're the prince. You're King Charles' son. Da 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 da. You're Diana's son. Tell him so we can get the room for cheap. They couldn't do that. And so they had to stay with a friend. But why not just say, you know what, we can't afford this trip right now. Let's just have them ship it and let's figure out what we're going to do. No, we're going over here, honey, and I'm going to put on my yellow dress because I got to outdo Kate. Kate, they just came out with that coronation video and it probably was just eating at her. Eating. And it would have went really well with just the gold dress, but then she made a spectacle. For many reasons. Number one, security. You can't tell me that Harry don't want to bring that up in court. And the court fees that he's out of because of this woman. Well, I said it before, why is Harry going to court for all this stuff? For security. I get why he wants it, but they left. And I believe the Queen was like, make sure my shirt is up. I believe the Queen was like, wait a minute. You are mad, Meghan. You are mad. You have lost all nesses. You have lost all nesses. Because you want us to take care of you from the United States. I know she did. She wanted the title. She wanted the security because she was whining about it to Tyler Perry and Netflix and Oprah and all of that. About how Daddy took away stuff from them. No, Harry, what we are seeing is that a woman has lured you over here. But before she got you over here, she made you cut off all ties with your family to where now you guys are just communicating through the courtiers or through email. And so now that relationship is just severed, then she's over here wanting you to do everything for her. Sue, open her door, go to the basketball game. Me, I want you to focus all on me because did anybody see her during Spare? Did she promote her husband's book? Did she do anything to help her husband with his book? No. She could have said something on Spotify. My husband has a book coming up. It's called Spare. and I'll get you an autographed copy. She could have said that on each show in the beginning. No. Meghan is on self. She's too busy talking about herself to talk about her husband. But here's the thing. You guys did the book together and then you let him figure it out on his own. He's in a foreign country running around with Anderson Cooper and him. And like, for real? I know he's a big grown man, excuse me. He's a big grown man and he can do it on his own. But still, they did everything together. He went with the award show with her. Where was he? At the Lakers game. He would have been on the mountain if he wasn't coming back from the coronation. I don't think she was home when he got home. I don't. I think when Harry got home from the coronation, Meghan was on the mountain. Because I was saying to myself, I said, why is she on the mountain and Harry just got home? Shouldn't they be like, just, wasn't it all about him getting back home to her for the baby shower, for the baby's birthday party? And so maybe they're holding the birthday pictures for the Netflix show. No one cares. No one cares. I'm not watching it. I'm not giving anything else. And I don't think a whole bunch of people watch the Netflix show. I don't. I think the first couple of days were the biggest boom. And then after that, it just trickled down. People don't care. No, nobody in my family's seen it but me and Eric. No, I don't know what I was saying, but let's move on. Listen, one of you said about her reputation in the United States. Once your reputation is, it's down. You can't. It takes years and time and things to build it back up. But it just depends on how far she's gone. I just think that she hasn't given the dust to settle yet, because we already in our community know what she's about, but that new community that realized that there's something wrong here is starting to figure it out. Like, what? What is she? Who said that? Why would she say that? I'm going to let you go, guys. I'm not going to stay too long. You guys did some wonderful. Okay. So, let's see. I believe it's Granny. She said, do you not have to wear seatbelts in America? It's a must here. You have to wear a seatbelt or you'll get a fine. I know in Texas you do. Each state has its own. It's weird here. It really is. The UK seemed like it's under one umbrella. Not here in the United States. It's different here. Like, I live in Texas, so Texas has its own laws, its own local, state, and federal laws in Texas. But in Texas, you have to have a seatbelt on, or you will get a ticket, or you can go to jail. Like, it's a big deal. Like, everybody has to have on their seatbelts. It's not even like it's impossible to. I've never seen anyone without a seatbelt. So, good question. So, I don't know what it is in New York City. So, the Royal Reconciliation, I believe that's who you are. Kisses. Harry should be talking to a divorce attorney. I agree. That look M had is dapper, delight. There are photos of her standing outside the taxi. Well, and he says, who gets out of a blacked out window SUV and into a taxi? I think I said that earlier. You don't. Especially if someone's following you and chasing you. Even if they are chasing you with the camera. No, I'm still not going to get out and get in a taxi. Not if this is where her story crumbles. Right here. It crumbles because if you could get out the car and get into a taxi, then you wasn't in duress. You wasn't in a chase. You wasn't in a almost in something because you had control over the situation because you could just pull over, or you could just, like you did eventually, and go to the police station, or you could jump out and get into a taxi. You could have did all kinds of little things because, like the royal said, like, why would you get out of a black SUV into a taxi? It makes no sense. The story crumbles right there if you're being chased for 2 hours. You can't be chased for 2 hours. It's a lot of stupidness behind that, but not if you can get in and out of a taxi. I just didn't know you could be chased and then be like, stop, I want to get into a taxi now. I don't want to be chased in the car anymore. Is that what happened? Okay, this is my blankie. Okay, so here's my last one, guys. I want to do this one. This one's interesting. This one says, this is Maureen. She says, I forgot to mention not only Dad destroying her, so did Harry. Remember what Harry said in Netflix, that Meghan doing a better job than the people that was born royal? See, that's what I was trying to say, that Harry was doing in that docuseries, is that he was trying to pump Meghan up to be this big, oh, she's this wonderful person and she was going to save the world and all this stuff. But here it is right here, that he tells her that you're doing better than the senior royals. Who's doing better now, Harry? Is it you or Meghan? What did your family say? They told you so. I bet they said, we told you so. We told you. We told you she was trouble. We told you she was this bully. She's a bully. She's been bullying the paparazzi. Didn't she demand some things from them? And didn't she demand from this Clary, I think how I'm saying it, Clarion Hotel? I demand you to give me this hotel for this amount. I demand you let me on the balcony. I demand you put my name in the book. I demand I get a tiara. And here's our receipts. Here's our receipts. This is big to me. It's big. And it will die down, but it won't ever go away because of the lie. The lie is the lie is what's going to hurt. Because later, if she ever decides to run for anything, it will come back up and they will talk about it. But first of all, you can't be a politician and be scared of anything because they are threatened daily. It's almost like that Meghan and Harry may need to stay in the house if they don't have their stuff together when they come outside. They're always talking about somebody's after them or coming for them. And we already know how they really just tried to discredit the royal family to being this horrible family that didn't accept this black girl from America. When you clearly saw the queen overly exceptionally extend, and open her home and her heart to this woman, to Meghan. And you can't tell me that she didn't see her grandson being taken as a fool. Like you guys said, she's sitting in the church doing this. Like, Harry, what are you doing? But not only did Harry ruin his life, but he brought her in and she poisoned it. Just poisoned it. Made it very like the lady said earlier, made the changed the whole tone, not to something great, but to something bad and negative and depressing. She changed the whole tone of the royal family during the time that she was in it. Yep, like depressing, like sad. Like, why is she here if she hates it? And then she gets over here and then she unloads and give it to us like we want that. The Oprah show and all that stuff. Like, come on. I was like, hold up. Stop that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know that about I don't want to know that about William. I don't like I don't I felt it very distasteful for her talking about them in such a way as if they deserved any of that. It just felt wrong to sit there and let her just like how they treated me, and he was racism and the titles and the security, and we had to run the paparazzi, and then all this fakery stuff that she's been feeding us. And then she wants to feed us this lie in New York City, which one of you said 17 lies. Thank you, subscriber. I'm going to let you guys go. I know this is not my normal little spot, and I have stopped doing it around the house so much and trying to get a spot. And I move around a lot, so it is what it is. I know you guys are like, you're moving, you're pulling up your shirt. I did do a lot with that, and I do apologize for that. Because if I'm going to be doing that to the shirt, throw it away. Kisses to you guys. Have a great night. I've done several videos. I don't know all the ones I'm going to post, but I hope you enjoy the ones that I do.